What's up, guys? Zach at CR Chess. Welcome back for another episode. Doing something a little different today. I say a little different, it's about the same as usual. But looking at chess.com, seeing that they have a new league setting that just came out the other day, and it looks pretty interesting. It looks like they're going to be doing league for all the games you're already playing in Bullet Rapid Arena. Pretty much anything live and rated, it looks like. You're going to be able to get trophies. You're going to be able to cash those in. If you get to the top here in Champion for cash prizes, you're going to be winning cash prizes. And it looks very interesting. Like, the top 20 move up, and it's going to be very competitive, but you're going to be playing a lot of these. It looks really interesting. I'm excited to see how it goes. Pretty much you're going to be in a division of 50 players each week, and if you win the most trophies per week in that different level, then you're going to be moving on to the next level. We're all starting off in Wood and moving our way up to Legend, and Legend's going to be the first player in Champion every round. Looks pretty interesting. Honestly, I'm going to start jumping in on this and playing some games because it's just something new. You guys know I'm on Lichess a lot, but I mean, between this and the new Chess Insights on chess.com, they're really updating stuff and listening to their viewers, listening to the people who use it, and I think it's gonna be worth it. I'm really excited to try this out. So you don't have to hit anything to start playing this. You just go ahead and start playing games. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and play a few games here. Let's just have some fun with it, huh? Let's see what we can get into. And I want to see how this affects my rating and trophies and all that stuff. Let's play rapid, 10 minutes. That's what I like to play. Playing black, hopefully Sicilian. Hopefully not Sicilian. Okay, so we're going to be playing the knight. Oh, I hate this opening. I say I hate it. It's a good opening. I just am not well versed in it. I've been studying Sicilian pretty consistently, but have not been studying this like I should. At this point, he's not playing that. It was an odd move for him to play. I want to get this outside the pawn structure, but now I can't because of that. I could blockade here. First, I need to get that up. I really want him outside the pawn structure. I could do that, come down there. That could work. That might actually be worth it. He'll block. I come down here. And then maybe trade off bishops. If I don't trade off bishops, if he does trade off with me right here, I get an open rook file. He didn't even do that. I could come here and attack the pawn. Not yet, though. Not yet. So we'll go ahead and get this bishop out. I want to castle. I want to, now I can play something like this. I'm eyeing down here. I want to trade off this knight. I want to push the pawn forward and try to get a fork. And, yeah, and there goes all that. I'm going to go ahead and castle. I think, right? Right. Bring the knight out first. This bishop is now undefended because of the knight, but that's okay. Nothing's attacking it. I have no qualms with this. See what happens. Okay, yeah, I'm happy to trade off bishops here. Plus, he left this open for me. This could be fun to play. Ooh, I want to come here. I'm attacking the knight. I've got a nice outpost here. This looks like a lot of fun. Also looks kind of dangerous if the queen comes in here. However, I can always castle queenside. If I come up like yeah, I saw that. So he can take there. And then there, and I could castle queenside and it wouldn't be a big deal if I started pushing here. That could be kind of fun, especially if I go here first. So if I go to f6, I'm protecting that. His bishop's not going to get in the game anytime soon. he could go to f3. So I come to f6, he comes to f3. Where's my knight go? Knight can't come here anymore. Knight would have to, he could come here. And then he pushes, and then I take, so that wouldn't work. Here would be not a great place for the knight, but it'd be a place. Be safe, it'd be the only safe square I could come to. And then where from here? Once I'm here, he comes here, and I've got nowhere to go. I could come back. No, I can't, because he pushed, yeah. Ugh, interesting. But what's the other option? I could go ahead and castle. And then, you know, if I castle, he doesn't have a strong attack here. He's got his queen over here, but nothing else to help him. He's going to have to develop. But even so, if he manages to develop, that's going to be really, really nasty with this bishop coming in. If I castle queenside, his queen's over here, attacking kingside. I can move my pawns up and attack. I can kind of throw everything but the kitchen sink over here. And over here, he doesn't have a lot. I don't want that. I can even push here for the moment. Keep my king in the center. I really don't want to do that, but it'd be an interesting proposition. I could go here. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at castling queenside so I can have this rook activity. I mean, you gotta risk it sometimes, right? You see something, you think it looks good, you just gotta try it. I'm not 100% about this at all, but it feels right. Intuition. Yeah, so he has to develop something. He has to develop his knight. He's probably gonna try to trade off here. That actually be okay. This knight's not doing a whole lot for me right now. I could take, no. What happens if I do this? King takes, and then I could take here, but no, I can't because I'm pinned. It's gonna be a nightmare. I could go ahead and take here, but he's gonna push his pawn up, and it's gonna be a nightmare already. But it's not gonna matter because I'm castling queenside now. So let's do it. I'm already down 3 minutes on him. So I gotta start moving him. Moving my Tokus in gear. Okay, so he takes, and I'm not gonna play that yet. I really want to get something here. Oh, what a nightmare. Let's go ahead and start pushing here. So that's gonna have to come back here. Then pawn here. We start marching up the board. Espresso. Yes, it is 9 o'clock p.m. I have to get up before. That doesn't matter. Coffee rules all. So he goes there. I'm pushing here. I'm getting dangerously close to trapping this queen. He can't take. Ooh, he can take here now. He can take there now. So I gotta be careful. Because I really don't want to trade off queens right now. It's a good queen. So let's protect this. Ideally, I would have castled first, and then the rook could come here, and I'd still have my rook here. And I'm getting close to trapping this queen here. He can't retreat this way. This bishop, this pawn brook's gonna be coming soon, so he can get this bishop into the game. Very nasty, very dangerous. I don't have to play something like that. Really? Okay. Well, let's castle queenside. If you didn't see that coming, that's going to be a blind side to him. I don't know how he couldn't see that coming, though, you know. Everything's pointing that direction. So, dark square bishop, very powerful right now. Really don't want to trade off. Let's come here. It's on this nice diagonal right here. Eventually, maybe, you know, some thoughts of, like, trading off knights or queen for knight to get a checkmate or something. I don't know. He's going to start pushing that? Is that what we're doing? Or he's going to come here? I don't know. He's probably going to go here, push there. I don't know. Who cares? Here. He can take, and then I push. Ooh. I'm going to have to bring the knight in somehow. Come on, time, Zach. Okay, let's bring the knight into the game. Comes here, I can bring him over here and play around with him. So that goes in and stops all that. Now this is just a thorn in his side. He can't take his own piece, so that's beautiful. The king goes here. Oh, he wants to trade off bishops. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, man. Do I have a choice? There's always a choice, right? Push here. He takes. Once I get here, I can push. No, I can't. Does this trap the queen? This might trap the queen. After that, he can't go anywhere. I think this traps the queen. If nothing else, is going to win me a knight, because queen takes, knight takes, rook takes. So I'm going to be up a minor piece. I'm not actually going to win a queen, but I'll win a minor piece. That's huge right now. This is pretty well locked down. Besides this bishop kind of coming in, trying to trade off, it's pretty well locked down. Haha. Alright, so we saw that. So we're not going to be trading that off, it looks like. He's going to jump around to the other side, and we'll see what we see. Which is actually fine. I'm liking this setup here. I could even bring in Alekhine's gun and have all three of them aimed at the king. I'll have to go over Alekhine's gun sometime. It's a simple tool, but it's pretty fun. This knight needs to do something. You know what? It's coming back. It's gonna defend here and here. I'm gonna trade for the knight instead of the bishop. I'm not getting rid of this bishop. These are gonna move up. And we're gonna get the W. I'm down to 3 minutes. 3 minutes versus 6. I've just been thinking a lot more than him, looks like. Which is fine. That's fine. No problem with this. He's gonna have to move his bishop out of the way again. It's kind of a wasted move on his part. I do have all these open dark squares for him. I should trade. I want to trade with the knight though, not my dark square bishop. So we'll just keep marching down the board. He wants to trade off queens now. Sure. Makes sense. I mean, we're not doing that, but it makes sense. Whoa! Espresso. Got an espresso for Christmas from my wife. It's fantastic. She's fantastic. So if I jump in here, one of these is going to have to take. Okay, so now I can do this and get a pawn break. Kind of make some fun stuff happen after rook h8. Okay, so he doesn't have a great way to defend. The knight coming here is adequate, I guess, at best. But my knight's going to jump in and have this nice square right here. Oh. Okay. I feel like there's a mate here. Check, takes, check, or check, and he has to go here, and then mate. Yeah, this got to be a mate, right? Unless he doesn't take back. Yeah, if he takes back, that's mate. Yep, he saw it too. Kind of screwed, brother. He messed up there. Tactics. Do your tactics so you don't miss that kind of stuff. He missed it. Takes, and then mate. Yeah. He's got no choice here. Once he takes back, it's mate. Alright. Good game. I got 15 trophies. World League, I'm number 1. Okay. Wood League, I'm number 1. Well, let's do it again. 3 blunders, so let's decide. I don't make blunders. Looks like we're going to be able to get to play the London. Bishop out first. I tried bishop out first and knight out first. Differently, they both work well for me. I can't say one's really better than the other. They both have different purposes. But either way, I'm really going to be playing the same setup. And it looks like he was going to be playing the same setup no matter what. He was prepped on this. He's playing it pretty quick. Bishop's not going to mess with me there. So, I really don't want that to happen. So, I want to go ahead and play that. Go ahead and castle. Knight's going to come here. We've pretty much got our setup here. Now I want to try to get some attacks in. I can try to push this even though I'm castled over here. Start doing something like attacking queen side. Yeah, let's get a queen side attack going. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 is attacking, 1, 2, 3 is defending, no big deal. He's gonna be coming here, and the point is, this is common. I've made a video on this in my London. You'll see it often. He's scaring away my bishop, and then my bishop comes back, and I've got the fork on these two. It's protected both times, so I'm gonna lose a piece. Doesn't end up working because I can come here, and then I end up taking a piece. And equalize material. Yeah, so that, because I'm threatening that. And now there's only one piece attacking this instead of 2. Oh, there is still 2. Oh shoot, there's 3. Ah, yes, I was supposed to take first, and then it was different this time because of the bishop. Yeah, that's what made it different. I see. Let's see here. I was overconfident there. Let's see. So I've got 1, 2 attacking. He's got 1, 2, 3 defending, and the rook there makes it a nice little trap that I fell for. How about that? Takes the rook, but then F3 is gonna stop that real quick. And then I have to bail. Is there a knight attack I can do? Not gonna lie, this is pretty ugly. So I could do that, and then he's gonna take the bishop. He's gonna take the bishop. I could trade off pawn. So I'm gonna choose to lose the knight. So letting him choose, I'm gonna choose to lose the knight. It's fine. Knight comes here, attacking. If we trade off, it's cool. I don't think he's going to. It's a good bishop. He's got a nice diagonal there. Okay, he did. Putting pressure on this piece. It's not going to do much right now. He can even just do this and kick me away. I'm going to have to come back here. I'm down a minor piece at the moment. A minor piece for a pawn. Not the way I wanted to start this game. Yeah. Let's do that. I don't recommend this because it's leaving this pawn exposed to the king. But desperate times call for desperate measures. We're trying everything here. So now after that, I've got an attack going over here. And then we'll be attacking the enemy king here. That's kind of the plan. Kind of get a king attack. Maybe some pin fork options or something. Jump in here. At the moment, that's not going to do a whole lot for me. He's not going to do a lot against me right now, I guess. He can go ahead and take that. Doesn't look promising for this game, guys. Does not look promising. I really don't want to trade off queens. I really don't have too many options here. He's got a nice attack going. My king's exposed. This ain't pretty. Nope. I can't go there because of the fork. I'll fork my rook and queen there. Yeah, this is ugly. I need to get these pieces out. I need to get that out and the rook over. That's what needs to be done. Okay. He is allowing me that. He can come here, put a stop to that, I suppose. We're not going to trade off queen for rook here, so that's fine. That's kind of what I'm afraid of, him taking that, and then my king's completely exposed. I'm gonna have to come down. Yep. Ugh, gross. Come on, man. Killing me. He's gonna take it. I don't have an option on that. And then I'm gonna come here. Try to pin it to the knight. See if I can get an attack going on this piece, though. If I can push the knight away. There's still a chance here. He's playing well, so I wouldn't say there's a huge chance, but there is a chance. Down a minute in time. Not too bad for this. That's what I was afraid of earlier. He's going to do that. He's going to come in with check, and my whole plan falls apart. Entire plan. Yep, I know it takes. I have to come here, I guess. Jeez. Yeah, you know what? At this point, that's a wrap. Good game. There's nothing I can do. Good try. Alright, well, I don't want to waste your guys' time. Let's do one more here. Let's go back to, I'll review that later. Let's go back to play, and let's do, Wood League Division has started. Does it matter what I play? I don't think it matters, right? Let's do a 5-minute blitz. I don't play bullet. I can't do bullet. Alright, we're playing Sicilian. Thank God. Okay. At least I'm moderately prepped on this. I screwed that up, but that's okay. Try to fly square bishop. If he lets me. And push. Would be nice. Yep. Yeah, let's go ahead and play this. Yeah, we'll go there. Okay. Okay. I kind of want to do this. I see no problem putting the pawn here right now. My knight could come here eventually, maybe. You get the queen out the way. We'll put pressure on that knight. Maybe get some sneak attacks over here. Yeah, I don't like that. Do I want to take it off or do I want to do an attack? Let's bring out the rook. Oh, whoops. The rook goes here. That's a good spot for the rook. I'll probably put the move the knight on. Yeah, I'm under attack. That's fine. I want to come back there. Doesn't matter what I want. I'm coming back here. That's good for now. I can trade double of his pawns in the center. Actually, if I'll eliminate his pawn in the center, I'll take out the queen. And then I'm threatening to take this pawn and then attack the knight. Not take the knight because he's got two things aimed at. I am threatening the center pawn. Isolated queen's pawn? Yeah, it's queen's pawn. IQP. Okay. Just trying to hold on to that piece right now. What about attacking the queen this way? And then bring the rook over. I like this position with the pawn. It's irregular, but it's kind of fun. I have the bishop pair, and this bishop is not doing anything. I want to play that, but it's an awful move. Maybe I just need to trade off. He's got a nice knight here. I'd love to kill it. Let's work on this pawn. No. Screw the pigeon on that one. Yep. It might not be too bad. Bishop at this spot would be incredible. He's gonna come take this pawn though. But then I do that, I come there. Ooh, okay. Yep. That's annoying. My clock is just ticking away. Man, I can't believe I blundered that. I've got to do it. Now it'll be interesting to see what he takes back with. Let's attack this pawn. If I get the pawn, like if he doesn't do anything, then I'm gonna win. You missed it. Last game. Jeez. That was too close. I only won because of a blunder. I mean, I'll take it all the same. But all right, number 2 up to 24 trophies. Cool. I like it. All right, cool guys. Thanks for watching. That's all I got today. I think this trophy thing is gonna be kind of cool. It's gonna incite and it's gonna give people incentive to play on their site. It's gonna give people incentive to play live games versus daily games, and just doing puzzles and computer stuff. So I think this mode is awesome. I think it's gonna be really beneficial to people to give them motivation to keep playing. It is for me, definitely. I think I might start playing. I'm gonna start playing on chess.com right now. Just see how it goes. I mean, it's incentive, right? I could win money eventually. So let's give it a shot. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. See you guys next time.